The bed remembers the weight of your body. The pillow holds your shape, but you're already somewhere else. The clock keeps ticking, but for you, time is no longer a ruler. It becomes fabric, soft, bendable, stretchable. We've been taught to call it sleep, to treat it like routine maintenance for the body. But then why do you sometimes wake up with answers to questions you hadn't even asked during the day? Why do you meet strangers in dreams, then recognize their eyes a month later? Strip away the label, and you're left with a simple truth. Night is a pass to multiple dimensions at once. Where the waking mind sees only left or right, the dreaming mind sees 5 paths at once. The calmer you surrender to this journey, the farther it takes you. The switch always feels the same, and always different. First, the world softens. The fridge hums, but it's muffled, as if under a blanket. Sounds from the hallway fade. Even your thoughts become gentle, as if written in chalk instead of ink. The room begins to shift. Corners lose their edge, bending space instead of cutting it. You're not imagining this. The scene transforms, from rigid to fluid. This is not your mind shutting down. This is a change of medium. By day, you're centered in the body. At night, the body becomes an anchor, a home base for return. Everything else, your focus, your image of I, your intent, dives deep into realms where distance is measured not in meters, but in meaning. That's why you find yourself at your grandmother's house yesterday in a new city tomorrow and somehow not here at all. That's why dream scenes can be absurd and precise at once. A childhood home with a modern kitchen. A friend you've never named but know by breath. A street you've never seen but walk like it's yours. Night doesn't invent. It stitches together what seemed scattered. Sleep isn't one hallway. It's a whole district with many doors. Door 1. The deep sleep. Few images, much warmth. You're sinking into a soft lake, losing your edges. This is repair mode. The body resews torn seams. The mind quietly sorts the chaos of daytime into neat boxes. You wake up whole, even if you don't remember any scenes. There were none. That's not what this door is for. Door 2. The navigator. Here are the events. Stairs, cities, vehicles, people. One moment, you're watching from afar. The next, you're in the middle. It's not a logic error, it's this level's logic. Here you try on roles you didn't dare touch during the day. You say the words you couldn't. You take the turns and watch where they lead. This kind of dream leaves signs. A sudden urge to call someone. A feeling that you shouldn't go. A subtle whisper. Here's your chance. Door 3. The higher level. Fewer objects. More feelings. These nights deliver understandings without words. Like being handed a formula you can't yet read, but you know it's right. You wake up calm. All day you search for words to match what your heart already knows. All these doors can open in one night. That morning feeling. I was in many places. It's the truth. You were. In daylight, scripts are written by others, deadlines, expectations, phone notifications. At night, the wheel returns to your hands. It doesn't judge or command, it shows. Sometimes gently, a strange chat with someone you fear but love. Sometimes harshly, a burning house you're trying to save, though it's time to leave. This part of you doesn't speak in concepts. It speaks in images. Missed the train? You're out of sync with your timing. Can't hear voices? You've stopped listening to someone important. An endless staircase? You're on a path with no reward, only repetition. Dream doesn't reject. It invites you to look, without flinching. And yes, there are intruders, people whose opinions you've placed above your own. Fears that now write your script. Egregores, collective programs you're plugged into. They try to insert scenes, and you'll feel it. The dream turns sticky, noisy, like a bad commercial. Good news, you can take the director's chair back. Simple intention before bed. Show me what is mine, my path, my answers. Then you dream of a place not on your map, and find it later. You say something, and feel a smile inside. We've rehearsed this. This isn't mysticism, it's navigation. You walk potential paths. If I call, what changes? If I stay, what will I learn? If I say no, where will I be in a month? By day, we choose on autopilot. But if a route was tested in sleep, you'll take the step and surprise yourself with your clarity. Your night self left clues, a scent, a phrase, a glance. That's why déjà vu feels warm, not scary. Not a glitch in the matrix, a confirmation. You're on a route your deeper self already walked. Sometimes you dream dead ends, gray garages, stuck elevators. This is a gift, too. You're shown a path where you'd waste life, growing only in fatigue. In the morning, you get to choose not to go, that's enough. You know those seconds, an awakened mind stuck in body. You hear the room, see the ceiling, feel the blanket, but can't move. It can become a nightmare, or a doorway. You're sinking 2 speeds. Your awareness is back, but the motor hasn't caught up. You're between halls. On this border, hidden things become visible. Whispers that don't exist. Shapes that shouldn't be. Breathing that isn't yours. Secret. Don't fight. Focus on your breath. Count. Feel your warmth. Imagine inhaling light, exhaling the scene. In a few heartbeats, your body catches up. You sit up like nothing happened. That gap feels long. It's seconds. And yes, the shadows vanish when you stop feeding them fear. They exist on your energy. Remove it, and they fade. Dreamers often say, I only see familiar people, or I see strange beings. Truth? Most dream figures are masks of meaning. A teacher, your mature self with the right tone. A child, your fragile side, finally allowed to speak. A stranger, the you that might have been. There's a second type, connections. Those you think of deeply, you meet them easily, even if far away or gone. These dreams aren't ghostly, they're resonant. 2 fields meet in the middle. The third type, watchers. Neutral, quiet, not teaching or judging, just observing. Why? To balance the system. After these dreams, you wake up lighter, as if someone removed static. Best response? Notice, then release. Curiosity? Yes. Worship? No. Equals look each other in the eye. Night is exchange, you release tension. You collect resources. But if by day you lived like a battery, feeding other people's scripts, burning in fights, letting parasites feast on your anger, night will demand payment. Dreams get ragged. You wake up empty. Like something came to eat. It did. Your own creations. Good news. You can reclaim the circuit. No rituals needed. Before bed, set boundaries. Mine is mine. Theirs, to them. I take back my power. I release all that isn't mine. Simple act. Gather yourself. Thoughts back to your head. Energy to your core. Awareness to your heart. Your body loves this. It relaxes instantly. One more thing. Don't fall asleep angry. Resentment is an open door to energy thieves. Instead, tell yourself, yes, it hurts. Yes, I'm angry. I admit it. I hold it with me. That's enough to avoid becoming a buffet for your shadows. We're taught to be ashamed of sleep, as weakness. In truth, it's your night HQ. Here you heal, learn, rehearse scenes, choose turns, and return with a map. When you wake up wanting to text someone, that's not impulse. It's a marker. When you know not to go, night, you saved day you from a trap. The more you listen to these signs, the faster life shifts. Because the world loves those who know their route. It will move a table if you see your goal. It will bring people if you're ready to meet. It will erase scenes if you stop clinging. Thank you for walking this night district with me door to door. Thank you for your awareness, for your courage to look within, where it's quieter, but more honest. If you've had threshold dreams, border meetings, strange synchronicities after sleep, share in the comments. Wishing you a soft night, a clear morning, and loyalty to your path. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.